Y'all, we back up in this. Oh my gosh, we got a lot to talk about. We had technical difficulties on the last stream, but we back. Let's get it. Ron Miller, pastor student. Keithan, what's up? They can hear me now. Ooh, let's get the mic warmed up. We're going to talk about this boxing. A lot to talk about. New media. We about to destroy these boys. Hey. Yeah. It's hot out here in California. In this Bay Area. You dig? Hey, I'm from the motherfucking Bay. From the motherfucking Bay. Sideshow gas break, don't it? I'm from the fucking Bay. City, state, zip. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? I say city, state, zip. Where you at? Where you from? We out here repping. You see that California Republic? We gonna talk that talk. Shout out to Brooklyn, Hawaii. Yeah, area. Hey, H-Town, Texas. Where y'all at? We about to flex. And we pull it with the stick. Pull it with the drip. And we pull it with your bitch. From the back. Oh, we got the shooters here today. The shooters was on break the other days. We had some of the shooters on break another day, bro. We back. Oh my gosh, we got a lot to talk about, People want to hear my opinions on some things, but just let me know. You're not going to like what you have to hear. You're not going to like some of this stuff because we going to, from the mud, we going to really talk about it. Yeah. Let's keep it going. I'm not done. I don't feel it yet. I got to feel it. These chats, these streams, I got to feel it first. Houston, Raleigh, North Carolina, New York, 718. We'll talk about what Dazn. Y'all gotta wait. I gotta get in my zone. Hey, I'm about to get in my zone. Shout out to LA Cali Boys 90047. You know what it is. DMV. They can't wait. They want to arrest me. They can't wait. Y'all gotta wait for this. I'm a host. I gotta feel the chat. I gotta feel the energy. I gotta feel the stream. You don't go to a comedy show and then Kevin Hart just starts telling you his best jokes. You gotta warm up to this shit. DMV, what's up? Cali, Las Cruces. Oh my gosh, we about to put them crucifixes on y'all. I was born in New Mexico too, by the way. Right by White Sands. Shout out to Albuquerque, New Mexico. We gon' pull up in that chat. We gonna talk about all this stuff. Don't you wait. Or actually, you gotta wait. Don't you worry. Las Vegas, new media. He said half the people watching are hating ass simps. They keep watching though. Dallas 752. We gonna pull up in that chat. Richmond, Virginia. Smash the like button. One Love Ego. Shout out to E. Woodson. All right, I'm feeling okay. I'm kind of feeling it. There's a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, let's get into it. Shout out to Bun B, Real Texas, OG. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. This is gonna be a good show. I can feel it because we got a lot of things to talk about. Smash the like button. You heard what the shooters say. Get down to lay down. Shout out to UGK. Rest in peace, Pimp C. Now, let me talk about the DAZN curse thing. It's looking like DAZN got like some type of curse or some shit, because they have these big events that keep getting compromised nonstop. I'm not talking about Luis Ortiz yet. I'll talk about that in a second. But they got these events that keep getting, it's like the DAZN curse. You know what I'm saying? And these events keep getting compromised, oftentimes with very little time to, you know, to fix it, or they're not fixing it. And it's insane to me. So, in case you guys haven't heard, the World Boxing Super Series is this week. This week it was supposed to be Regis Prograis and Kirill Relic in the semifinals for 140, you know. And then on the undercard was Nonito Donaire versus Zolani Tete, who I think he trains out of the Mayweather gym. And that was a good fight. Now Zolani Tete is pulled out with the shoulder injury during fight week. Like, this is crazy, bro. This is the DAZN curse. This is like weird. Like, how they keep having these mishaps. You know, it's fight week and the fighters is getting injured. Like, they said he went to, they were supposed to do a media day, you know, because they did fight week festivities and, you know, stuff. They said he went to the media workout and didn't work out. And then they had heard the rumors that he was hurt, blah, blah, blah. So now Nonito Donaire, I don't know what they're going to do. That was the co-feature. That was the creature feature. Now Nonito Donaire, I don't know if he's fighting. I don't know. The Regis Prograis fight, Kirill Relic is still going on. But these are like the best card. I was really looking for. I was actually going to go to this fight. But I got a lot of stuff that I'm doing here. Like I told you, I'm redoing the bathroom and I'm just getting organized, doing deep spring cleaning and stuff. So that's why I haven't been going to any fights recently. Like like the last week, there was a bunch of fights and stuff like that. So I was thinking about going to that because I always want to go to Louisiana anyway. And now the fight is canceled. Now, the thing that bothers me about this, Nonito's from the Bay too, so shout out to him. I've always enjoyed his fights and you know, followed his career. But the downside to this is a tournament. I don't want to see somebody advance by default. You get what I'm saying? Because if you look at Donaire's last fight with the dude from the UK, Ryan Burnett or whatever, it ended kind of in a weird way also because, you know, the opponent fell or something and twisted his leg and he couldn't continue. So Donaire advanced on a kind of a technicality. So if this fight is not rescheduled, if they just push Donaire through to possibly face Inouye, I don't want to see that. Like, it's a tournament. The whole purpose of a tournament is to see who's the last person standing. So I don't like technicalities and, you know, things like that, pulling somebody out, you know. So DAZN, it's like, I know they it's like a DAZN curse or something. Like, I know they didn't create this situation, but it's like their best cards keep getting compromised. Like, it's weird. I can't think of any other promoter. Like, accidents happen, failed drug tests happen, but Donaire versus Zolani World Boxing Super Series semifinal now off the table, or at least it's not happening during fight week. Then you have David Lemieux, who was supposed to fight John Ryder for an interim champion on Canelo Jacobs, and then that fight got canceled. Now they're putting Virgil Ortiz Jr. versus Mauricio Herrera as the co-feature. But I don't really, you know, Virgil Ortiz, he was supposed to fight on Canelo Fielding, and he couldn't pass his medicals in New York, so they took him off Canelo Fielding. David Lemieux was supposed to be on Canelo Fielding and Canelo Jacobs, and he got removed from both of them for different reasons. Canelo Jacobs, he got removed off of the card because David Lemieux hurt his arm or something, or shoulder or whatever. Canelo Fielding, David Lemieux was supposed to be the co-feature on that card, but he couldn't make weight, and he, like, you know, hurt himself weight draining. You know what I'm saying? Getting dehydrated and stuff. So for David Lemieux, his last two fights have been canceled, have been pulled, where he was supposed to fight against Guy A, and the fight didn't happen. Virgil Ortiz's last fight didn't happen, you know? on the Canelo Fielding card. So that's Canelo Fielding and Canelo Jacobs. Card keeps getting shuffled around. Now they have Virgil Ortiz Jr. versus Mauricio Herrera. Mauricio Herrera is coming off of a loss that was also on that Fielding card. It was Mauricio Herrera versus Saddam Ali. And realistically, that was a dreadful fight. You know, it just was pretty boring, the Saddam Ali. So, you know, that's the co-feature. I understand Virgil Ortiz, that, you know, that's where he's at in his career, fighting a aged veteran or some shit, but I'm not really stoked about that. You know, Herrera definitely has seen better days, and he's coming off of a loss. Didn't Herrera lose to, like, Soto Caras, too? You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. Herrera's just not in this. It's not like Danny Garcia Herrera, the one that fought Jose Benavidez. So that's the new creature feature. That's the new co-feature. And, you know, Billy Joe Saunders versus Demetrius Andrade just last year. Great fight. I was looking forward to that fight. That was like one of the big fights for last year. Billy Joe takes nasal spray or some shit, or is cheating, one of the two. So Demetrius Andrade had to fight Walter Katandakwa, who I've never even fucking heard of, but he just happened to be ranked with the WBO. So the Saunders fight got wrecked. That's a lot of fights. You know, obviously Gerald Miller versus AJ. You know, we don't even know who the replacement is for that. That's a lot of fights, people. And it's not even just it's the frequency, and it's the amount of fights in this period of time. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, goddamn. So David Lemieux's last two fights, you know, Zolani Tete in the World Boxing Super Series finals with oh boy Nonito Donaire, Virgil Ortiz's last fight, you know, Billy Joe Saunders, Gerald Big Baby Miller, you know, failed 1,000 drug tests. You know, that's a lot of fights for someone that's not even been out for a year. You know, a company like Dazn, they really started. Joshua Povetkin in September was about the first fight that I remember in boxing, you know, the real fight. I think they did like Amir Khan and Samuel Vargas. That might have been before that. But the real big first kickoff fight, you know, where you had to burn up your free trial, because I used my free trial, was last September. So it hasn't even been September of this year, and they've already had main events always having these mishaps, always having these compromises. That's a lot. Now, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of, like, game. Like, when I worked at Lowe's, there's this thing called shrink. Basically, when we do inventory, like count all the items in the store, what you're supposed to have based on the computer versus what you actually have physically. You know, sometimes things get damaged and they don't get marked out. Sometimes people are stealing stuff, things like that. So your inventory changes. But the higher the dollar amount of what the computer says you should have versus what you have physically in store, if there's such a disparity, like if it's a huge gaping hole, that means your store's losing a lot of money, and there's a lot of broken processes. Like people are stealing, people are delivering fridges, but then, you know, not going through the proper procedure to mark them off when they've delivered them. You have a lot of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? And that means the company's losing money. So that would be a huge, like, inventory time when I was working at Lowe's would be a huge, it'd be a huge deal if your store got flagged as you completed an inventory and lost a lot of shrink. You had a lot of shrink. You had a lot of money missing, a lot of product missing. That's not a good thing, because, you know, this is millions of dollars, that, you know, hundreds of $1,000s or whatever, and it's unaccounted for shit. But here's the thing. My store one time, my store I was working at had a high shrink. Like, you know, that's a bad look. And then you look at the Burbank Lowe's, they had even higher shrink. Like, they were missing more product than us, like more of a denomination, a dollar amount. But the difference being is the Burbank store would outsell my store that I was in, you know, out here in the Bay, right? So the difference is you can outsell your shrink, like, meaning, like, it's all kind of per capita. The Burbank store was so financially successful. It's like one of the most successful, lucrative Lowe's stores that are out, so you can outsell your shrink. So basically, the volume of business and transactions you're doing is so high that it kind of compensates for losing some items and shit like that. But if your store is not producing that type of profit, and then you have a high shrink, then that's going to be frowned upon even more. Now, the reason I'm giving you guys this analogy is because Dazn, for a new company, they're not in the position of having a high shrink. You know, they're not in the position of having all these canceled fights, because they're trying to win the customer's favor, build customers for life, and encourage people to get, you know, a year-long subscriptions and shit like that, versus like a Al Heyman. PBC, yeah, there's been some hiccups. Charlo's last opponent was supposed to be Willie Monroe, but then that got canceled because he failed a drug test. Abnormatis pulled out last minute versus Tank Davis, right? So the thing is, those mishaps happen to everybody, every promoter, everybody. But Heyman's putting on so many fights, it doesn't really affect it as much. Not saying people didn't want to see Tank versus Abnormatis or Charlo versus Willie Monroe, but he's putting on so many other fights, it more than compensates for mishaps. Tank's already, he ain't even worried about the Abnormatis situation. He's just like, speedy recovery to you, and he's already about to fight in Baltimore. So, you know, he's about to, you know, keep growing his brand. But Dazn, they keep having these situations where their biggest cards are affected. Oh, I'm about to destroy them. Don't worry about this Luis Ortiz shit. I'm about to destroy him. I promise you that, with the hot seat. Hey, so who's the who's the one saying crazy shit about the Luis Ortiz? So I could put him in the hot seat right now. We'll switch gears like that. I told you, I'm Floyd Mayweather sharp. Who, say the person's name. I'll argue with them, because I need them out of there, because I see you guys. Boxing Patron. Okay, so let's see what he's saying. Let's say this again. He made 500K. First of all, stop pocket watching. Who cares what he's reported to have made in another fight? This is another scenario and another situation. How does what he made versus Wilder or Bryant Jennings or anybody else, how does that affect this particular individual situation? You're in the hot seat. Go. Each fight is a case by case. So Tyson Fury, whatever he made versus Klitschko, whatever he made for Wilder, they're not one and the same. The Klitschko fight was in Germany. It had whatever distribution. That doesn't mean him coming to America, where there's more money or whatever, that he's not going to be properly compensated. Every fight is its own entity and its own case by case basis. Beyond that, this is how stupid these guys are with these stupid strawman arguments. Wilder fought Luis Ortiz, who had been avoided and been ducked, right? Just hear me out and tell me if this don't make sense. Luis Ortiz had been ducked and avoided, you know, failed a drug test, and that was an excuse to drop him from the rankings. And then Wilder still took a chance because the real ones knew that Luis Ortiz was a boogeyman. So even if he made 500,000, which, you know, that's just being what's reported. I don't know all of his contract, but we'll use your argument. We'll say 500K is what he made. The report is 100% true, which I don't believe, but we'll say it is true. Guess what? He made that entering the Deontay Wilder. So at that time, the only thing he could say is, oh, I knocked out Bryant Jennings after he fought Klitschko. You know, I beat Tony Thompson. I beat Malik Scott. You know, I beat Dave Allen and shit like that. But after the Wilder fight, that raised his profile, confirmed by Eddie Hearn. So you guys keep talking about 500K. He got that entering the Wilder fight. The Wilder fight has already passed. We already know what happened in the Wilder fight, and we know how Luis Ortiz showed himself. He held a good account of himself, and he pushed Wilder. Some of you guys said he was about to stop Wilder, things of that sort. So why are we going off of 500K that he got before the Wilder fight, allegedly, as opposed to right now, modern day, you know, April 24th, what his value is? That makes no sense. Why are we talking about his value before, you know, last year or whatever he fought, when he fought before he fought Wilder? It doesn't make any sense. We destroying y'all with lot because he's 40, bro. You're not answering my question. Strike one. He's getting older. Make that 5 million. Answer my question. You have 10 seconds. Why are you so concerned with the same argument that everyone else that in old media is making about his value? Okay, so for example, before I worked at Lowe's, I worked at Sears. Sears was paying me, we'll just use round numbers, $10 an hour. That's where I was at the time. This is not the real true number, but you guys get what I'm saying. Let's say Sears was paying me $10. Then I go to Lowe's and I'm getting $15 an hour. So if I'm going to leave Lowe's and go to Home Depot, are they going to base my worth on wherever I'm at Lowe's, or are they going to base it off of what I was making at Sears or what I made when I first started Sears? That makes no fucking sense. You guys are using the same argument and you don't think it through. That's why you guys are getting bodied. You know, by the time I left Lowe's, I was a salaried manager. I had promoted several times within the company. So I kept getting raises, annual raises, promotions. So if I go to Home Depot, then that's what they're going to judge. Me, my current market value. They're not going to go, hey, but you only made $10 at Sears. You was at Sears, you $10. No one cares about Sears. Sears was a year ago, 2 years ago. The fact is, right now, the man before you pay me like you weigh. Now what's your response? I told you I'm bodying all these motherfuckers. Lay on the tracks if you want. Keep recycling the same arguments all y'all keep making. I'm Captain Planet. Recycle all you want. Smash the like button. Let me get this clown up out of here. You have 8 seconds, my guy. 7 seconds. Please answer. Tell me why we are even concerned with this 500K. Knowing that was going into the Wilder fight. We've seen the Wilder fight, and he's already fought 3 times since that. And we know that he's a good fighter. We've seen how he challenged the champion. So why would his value be exactly the same? Now he has that notch under his belt. You have 5 seconds. Shout out to San Diego. Edwin, I see you. A chance to win. Block him. You got a chance to get blocked. Boxing Patron or Patron or whatever the fuck your name is. Block him. They refuse to answer my questions. That's why I told y'all. This ain't the channel for you because we're not accepting these little things. I'm from the Bay. I'm finna Damon Lillard these motherfuckers. I promise you I'm dropping 50. Buzzer beater. I promise you I'm dropping 50. Shout out to Dame Lillard. Yeah, bro. Listen. So that's one of the weakest arguments. See, okay, notice the shit I'm saying. They don't have any answer for. And then the shit that they're saying, I could destroy it easily. Even if he got 500K, that was before he fought Wilder. We seen how he looked versus Wilder. So what does that have to do with anything? That's what he got entering that fight. That might have been his worth at the time or what they thought they could get up out of him. But now that he knows that he gave Wilder, a hellacious fight, and then he's already come back and win, a couple of fights, 2-3 fights since then, and he's been on Mikey Garcia card since Wilder. So you have to take in consideration, he fought Wilder and gave him one of Wilder's toughest fight, if not his toughest fight, right? Beyond that, he fought on Wilder Fury pay-per-view card. He fought on Mikey Garcia versus Robert Easter, knocked out Raz Cujano, who they just fed to Daniel Dubois, knocked out Raz Cujano, who former champion Joseph Parker struggled with and went the distance. Luis Ortiz knocked him out in 2 rounds, right? Travis Kaufman, I don't know if he had been knocked out before. He knocks him out. So why are we judging his worth based on before the Wilder fight? That doesn't even make sense. You would look at the man who's before you. That's one thing. Ooh, y'all done fucked up now. And shout out to Dutch Bros. I got my coffee too. Listen, all these weak arguments are getting shot down. Kyra Johnson, just blocked them. You talking about has he made 500K? That's stupid, bro. Or block Kyra. I'm not even wasting my time on that. Y'all got to come with a better argument. Bro, this boxing business is a case by case. Like, okay, if Terrence Crawford fights Errol Spence, that's what you motherfuckers want to talk about, Crawford versus Spence. If Crawford fights Spence, why would I be looking at what he made versus Bradis Prescott, where he was at that time? Why would I be looking at what he made versus Jose Benavidez? What the fuck does that have to do with anything? Oh, but in the Benavidez fight, you got this. Who gives a shit? What is Crawford versus Jeff Horn? Crawford Benavidez. What the fuck that got to do with Crawford versus Errol Spence? Once again, I'm destroying them. You guys see it. Enjoy. I'm gift wrapping old media and I'm presenting it to you. Shout out to North Philly. I can't wait to come out there. I want to try one of them cheesesteaks. Y'all know the real places, Gino, Max. Y'all tell me which one is the best one, because I heard conflicting things. But shout out to Philly. Shout out to all my Akis in Philly. That, once again, boxing doesn't work like that. You have to, it's not about what, it's about the total package and the situation, the circumstance. It's not like, oh, hey, Crawford versus Horn has nothing to do with Crawford versus Spence. Whatever Errol Spence is demanding for Sean Porter, a unification with the true welterweight, has nothing to do with Mikey Garcia. So basically, whatever Spence got for a pay-per-view against a guy coming up 2 weight classes, that should, and even though after that fight, we got to see the fight. We got to see the performance. We got to see 47,500 people in attendance. We shouldn't consider anything. We should just be focused on whatever he made entering, whatever he was promised entering the Mikey Garcia fight. That, my friends, makes no sense. You wouldn't look at what he made entering the Mikey Garcia fight. You would look at the man before you. Say, okay, Errol Spence beat Mikey's ass for 12 rounds, made it look easy. He dominated with the jab. He had him and Mikey had 47,500 people in attendance, and he's done this since. He made these TV appearances since, blah, blah, blah. You don't say, oh, yeah, but you only got 3 million for Mikey. What does that have to do with it? Come to NYC, Bushwick. Yeah, I'm trying to go everywhere. I'm rocking with Cass. I'm picking Cassidy over Goods. I like Goods. He cool, but Cass got punches. Goods got some punches, but he's like a lot of swag too. You know what I'm saying? Cass got like bars. But people keep making it like Cass is industry. Bars are bars. It don't matter who the fuck. If J. Cole spitting, if Beanie Siegel, I don't care if they light skin, dark skin. If you got bars, Eminem, if you got bars, you got bars. So I don't understand this whole industry thing, trying to make it like he's super industry. Bars are bars. Yeah, bars is bars, man. Like, Cassidy got bars. That's just the bottom line. He said, man, if I put you on my hit list, you will walk around rocking football equipment. We all got biscuits, the snub and the guest, and we'll squeeze arms like blood pressure tests. That man said, he said, if I put you on my hit list, you will walk around rocking football equipment. We all got biscuits, the snub and the guest, and we'll squeeze arms like blood pressure tests. That man said we'll squeeze arms like blood pressure tests. Cass got bars. Man, if your watch look nice than the cannon in your ribs, I'll make you strip naked like D'Angelo did. That man, I stand on your roof like Santa Claus, pop you, and watch you die like Anna Ross. He said the 8 make your face hot like straightening combs. I want to make this known. If I don't blow, fuck it. I got ounces of dro to go for 400. When the coke coming, he was killing, bro. He said, I'm going to make this shit hot like straightening combs. The 8, what'd he say? He said, taste. That man was killing, bro. Cass got bars, bro. He said, you niggas is chick made. I'm quick with my fist in the switchblade. Get brave, you will get a clip in your rib cage. That's what'll happen, you act dumb. Silences on the gas sound like I'm clapping a cap gun. Dudes that want beef, he said, get hit with the tool, remove all of their front teeth. Man, once the semi-auto shoot, you gonna take more shots than a photo shoot camera. Get lead from the hammer. Put the toast to your head. You will have a stroke like Fred Sanford. It ain't difficult to pistol or cripple you. The seed clap, push your wig back like mystical. Hey, that man, hey, Cass was killing. That man said, he said, it ain't difficult. Oh my God. That man said, it ain't difficult to pistol or cripple you. The sig clap, push your wig back like mysticals. That boy was spitting. He said the sig clap, push your wig back like mystical. He said something like the hammer raw, the 8 will lift your chest like my grandma, bro. Man, the white how I made Lucci, them big rocks got him like Chris Rock when he played Pookie. Hey, Cass was spitting. Fuck what y'all talking about. That's how you know it's raw, when you got the bars memorized and shit. But anyway, let me get back on the ass. Pause. Let's get back on that. Anyway, Luis Ortiz, why are we going off of this stupid ass 500K argument? Stop it. Stop. That doesn't even make sense. 500 entering a fight, not exiting a fight. So him in negotiations for that fight. And we just cut off everything that's happened since. And we just say, oh, hey, but you only got 500K. Stop it. Because guess what? What the fuck I make right now wasn't what I was making when I was 18. Believe that. You know, it wasn't the same when I was making when I was 23. Believe that. Now I'm like 2-3. Michael Jordan, let's get it. GOAT shit. But anyway, second of all, this 5 million shit is rumor. This is what's rumored to happen. That's fine if y'all want to argue it. The third thing, this is really important, people. I don't give a fuck if Joshua ain't fighting Luis Ortiz. What are we even talking about this for too long for? But hey, you know, I ain't got nothing to do today. I got time, cuz. You know, so if this is what you guys want to talk about, fuck it. But it doesn't help the DAZN card if AJ's not finna fight Luis Ortiz. Now, let me get in that ass some more. Get in that ass quick fast like Ramadan as I crush so-called willies, thugs, and rapper dons. So, yeah, the other thing is, they said that a formal contract was never even sent. They were lowballing. Here's the thing. Let's kick what's been reported from ESPN, right? Right? Let's kick the sauce. Someone said Triple G left Abel. I ain't hear that. Where you hear that? Listen, there's so much going on in boxing. We got to stay focused. Man, we going to be jumping around jump up, but get down. I better yada Terminator, like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Try to play me out like if my name was Sega. I can't get down. So get out your seat and jump around. I ain't going out like no punk, bitch. Step up, I'm smacking a word to my mom. I got the same song. I got more rhymes than this. Triple G, he wildin'. Man, bro, I can't. There's too much going on in boxing. I'm trying to talk about it all. Hey, look at it. It said, look at this meme. I never mind. Yeah. Look. It said this nigga got mad because I kept calling him Tupac. All fries on me looking ass. He really do look like Pac though at the drive-thru. That don't look like Pac though. Hey, Pac, that man fake his death to work fast food and shit, bro. Come with me. Hail Mary, nigga, bun, beef, cheese. What do we have here now? Do you want some ring or fries? Ring a da da da. He really did look like Pac working at the. I said, come with me. Hail Mary, nigga, bun, beef, cheese. What do we have here now? Do you want some ring of fries? Ring, la, 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 la. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting pussy. Picture paragraphs unloaded. Wise words being quoted. Peep the weakness in this boxing game and sold it. Bow down. Pray to God, hoping that he's listening. See, he's coming for me. Oh my gosh, I'm drinking Hennessy. We riding on the enemies drinking Hennessy. I don't care what you finna be. Spanish women like Veneki. You boxing fans acting finicky. Man, I wiggle like a centipede. I'm from the Bay. Never mind, let me stop. Hold on. Hey. Hey, Triple G is wildin', bro. This dude really left Abel, though. Hey, I would like to announce I have made a major decision for myself and for my career. I want to build on what I've already achieved and continue to better myself. Therefore, I will not be training with Abel Sanchez. Wow. Wow. Abel did all that capping, talking about black fighters, and this shit crazy. I told you. Hey, new media. New media, bro. You know what's funny is people were saying Tom Loeffler was the one that got dropped. Shit, Abel got dropped, bro. Damn. Cold world. Damn. The Bay traffic is out of pocket. Man, I feel like Michael Douglas in that movie, The Falling Down. Never mind. Damn. Anyway, let's talk about, I don't know. Damn. Abel got did up. See, hey, bro, new media be working this magic, bro. Because I told you, Triple G seems like a cool dude. I don't know why he fighting bakery rolls and all this shit, but he seemed like pretty chill. You know what I'm saying? He just chill. He just cool. You know what I'm saying? But Abel Sanchez was putting a lot of heat on him with the stuff he was saying, because Abel was capping. You know what I'm saying? And I told y'all about this. Man, new media killing. Abel was saying all types of black fighters, bun beef cheese, Hail Mary, nigga, run. Like, Abel was saying all this stuff, black fighters, and Triple G probably didn't like that. And he probably finally made his, decision to leave. And Triple G left when all of Abel's fighters is losing. Joe Joyce just left. Triple G just left. Ryan, whatever, Blue Chip Martin or whatever, just got beat up and stopped and then failed a drug test. Murat Gassiev, I don't know if he's still with them, but Usyk tore him out the frame. I don't even know who's in Abel's camp right now, because Joe Joyce left, Triple G. Damn. See? Y'all can't be capping. I try to tell y'all. New me. God works in mysterious. Thank the man upstairs. The God works in mysterious ways. I'm telling y'all. New media. Y'all don't want to be listening to what I'm talking about. He got to get a stable now. And then, I can't. This is just speculation. See, I at least tell you when I'm speculating something. But Joe Joyce, his manager, Sam Jones, was saying we want Luis Ortiz. And then Abel was saying, like, oh, he's not ready, maybe in 5 or 6 fights. So that was like, wires were being crossed. So I don't know if that had anything to do with Joe Joyce, his departure back to the UK. But, damn, that's a lot. I don't know. I don't even know who he trains, like, main high profile with all these developments. But anyway, let's get back to this Luis Ortiz shit. Smash the like button. I told you, new media. Hey, new media been fucking shit up, bro. You don't see the shit. You don't see the, like, y'all be saying stupid shit. Y'all don't see, man. We chilling. Just put it that way. Luis Ortiz. Let's talk some more Murat Gassiev still trains with him. Yeah, but he's also got whooped by Usyk. And I don't know what type of success he'll have at heavyweight. They said Triple G used to drop him. So, you know, heavyweight. Anthony Joshua, big muscle-bound ass, you know, that I don't know. Gassiev, he's cool. He like 6'3". Joshua's 6'6" though. Wilder's 6'7" with Krizax. Luis Ortiz can box with Krizax. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I don't know what type of... And, like, one of the dudes that you just fought at cruiserweight that beat you was Usyk, and he up there, too. So, would you going to rematch him? It's just, like, I don't know what guys... It's like, these... Bro, I'm a big dude. These dudes is big, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I be around all these other fighters, they be tiny to me. But then when I be around, like, I never been around Joshua. It's mad. But I've been around Luis Ortiz, Tyson Fury. That's all they want, Tyson Fury. Clearly been around Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Charles Martin, all these dudes, bro. The heavyweights are the only ones that, well, not only ones, but they're the main ones. I'm like, okay, that dude, you know, he's a big size, a good size. Canelo and all these dudes be little to me. They be like small. You can even tell sometimes, like when I'm interviewing them, I gotta like lower the camera and shit. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I can't film from my height when I'm talking to Abner Mares or somebody or Mikey. You feel what I'm saying? Like I gotta adjust. I bend my knees and shit like to get the shot. Anyway, Luis Ortiz, let's talk about him. Come with me. Hail Mary, run quick. All right. First of all, let's break this down. They not going to make it out the hot seat. Salute you, talented bastard. Shout out to Nelson Santos. He always be saying that. So, Luis Ortiz. The jig is up. Why is Eddie Hearns and Dazn offering Luis Ortiz less than the Dazn package that Gerald Miller got? Fuck this $500K bullshit. Fuck the loss to Wilder. Why can't Ortiz get paid? Why can't he even get something that's remotely close or better? No, fuck that, better than Gerald Miller. Let's be honest. That's my opening argument. Why is he not getting at least or better the Dazn package that they have for Gerald Miller? Let's hear it. I want to hear this bullshit that y'all talking about. Listen, I'm going to end this stream because there's breaking news and I'm sitting up here doing this if y'all don't get these likes up. Because I told you guys, for me, this is a business. We'll have to continue this conversation. So if you guys can't get the likes up on the live stream, then I'm going to end it. You know, talk about Triple G versus Abel Sanchez unless we can get the likes up. We got 118 likes and we've consistently had almost 300 people in here. If that doesn't change ASAP, I'm getting off of here and we'll talk about this later. And I'm going to make a video. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just do it now.